Let's focus on the auto sales. First of the month, we get the monthly sales numbers. As of now, we've only got it from Maruti, where the total sales have declined by 4.5% on a year-on-year basis, but it's slightly better than some of the expectations on the street. The stock, however, is on the flatter side. Mihir Jhaveri of Religare Capital now joins us. Hi, Mihir, and wishing you a very happy new year and a great 2014. How would you approach Maruti post these auto sales numbers, and what does it tell you about the possibility of how the next few months will be in terms of auto sales?
See, Maruti's domestic sales has been in line. What has happened is that exports have gone down basically because of the regions, some of the regions imposing higher duties, be it the European Union or Algeria or some African markets. So that looks like largely the reason why the volumes have gone down in terms of export market. Domestic market has been fairly steady. So going ahead, I think it's going to be again the year of new launches, and whoever will be launching new models will be garnering the volume share. Maruti is also planning to launch a few of their models in the eagerly awaited XA Alpha. So we'll wait and see how that turns out, but that should surely add up to the volumes for Maruti going forward.
Okay. Mihir, hi, good to see you in this afternoon. How would you approach Bajaj Auto? What is your call on the stock, and what is your expectation on their numbers this December?
Bajaj Auto, we have a buy rating on the stock. We continue to remain bullish on the two-wheeler space. Obviously, the volumes are not coming in for Bajaj Auto. December will be a lull month for most of the players, so we expect that Bajaj Auto should also not be doing great in terms of numbers. Having said that, obviously they have a very good cushion in terms of margins in the export market, which accounts for 35–40%. So the margin cushion continues to remain, given that we have a rupee at 62, and that is a significant beneficial factor for Bajaj Auto. So that will continue to remain that way. If there is any recovery in the export market for Bajaj Auto, that will push up the volumes there, and plus also benefit in terms of better margins. So we stay positive on Bajaj Auto.
Are you expecting any market share changes in the two-wheeler space in this coming year between Bajaj Auto or Honda as well as Hero MotoCorp?
I think what has been happening is Honda has been garnering all the share, increasing their share, which is very natural once they have the capacity in place and they've made inroads into the market. It's from a two-player market, it's now on a three-player market. So they will continue to have gained the market share both from Bajaj Auto as well as Hero. But if the volumes for the industry grow by 9 to 10%, if we see, given the low base effect, then we might see a lower dent in terms of market share erosion for the incumbent players as well.
Okay, Mihir, how are you assessing the passenger vehicles market to pan out within the domestic space? Do you expect Honda to continue its trajectory that it's been on, and that would be at the behest of Tata Motors?
Yes, I think passenger vehicle market, obviously the macroeconomics is not good, and therefore the discretionary spend is going to be low unless we have certain clarity in terms of political clarity as well as. So everything will be bogged down to second half of this year. But having said that, it will be a year of new launches where Honda is planning to launch few models. They are going to launch an upbeat version of Honda Jazz. There is one more model which will come from Honda portfolio. Again, we'll see Hyundai also launching. We'll see Maruti also launching. So it will, I believe that it will be similar like 2013, where it will be the year of new launches, and whichever launch has been successful will able to garner volumes as well as market share.
What's your expectation from TVS Motors in terms of auto sales, because that is one stock which has more than doubled in the last 3 months?
I think TVS Motors has pretty much done very well because of the scooters doing well. Jupiter has been a successful model for them, and scooter space they have done pretty well. What I see is it will be a complete wait and watch because they are also planning to launch a model in executive segment in motorcycles, which they had launched quite some time back. So if that model clicks, then you might see some volume push for TVS Motors as well. Having said that, obviously the stock has done pretty well on the buzz that these new launches are going to come in. So My own sense is that it could be doing it could do well in the near term.
Okay, and M&M?
M&M is actually a mixed bag. M&M, obviously UV sales is not picking up given the size, given the price points where they are. Plus there is increased competition in the urban UV market from both Ford as well as the new models which have been launched by other players. So it's a tricky call for UVs. The bet is that during the election year probably you might see some sales in the rural portfolio, but we'll wait and watch. So UVs we are not expecting much for M&M. Having said that, tractors have been doing pretty well, and tractors might continue to do well given that we have a good monsoon and good harvest season this year. So 2014 might also see a good tractor volume growth. So it's kind of mixed for M, and it's going to stay like that for some while now.
Mihir, so here's a question from all the retail players. From current levels, which auto stock, according to you, provides the maximum upside return, say from a 1 year time horizon for 2014?
Our own bet is on two-wheelers, so we like Hero Motors and Bajaj Auto, so we will see that those are the stocks, because any recovery will come in. We believe that two-wheelers will see more of a recovery first, so we will bet on two-wheelers more than four-wheelers. So Hero and Bajaj could see the maximum upside probably in 2014.
Okay, Mihir, I had a two-part question. One, what is your expectation on Ashok Leyland? And secondly, what is your call on Tata Motors as a whole in terms of the stock, including JLR, as well as what would your target price be?
Yeah, so basically coming to your question, Ashok Leyland, we don't actually cover the stock, but having said that, Ashok Leyland, there is quite a few things. Probably CV cycle continues to remain muted, so that will continue for my own senses that at least for 2-3 quarters until and unless there is a macro recovery. Plus there is the existing fleet operators who are having a very low utilization level, so any meaningful uptick in volumes is some time away. Even though the Karnataka mining ban has been lifted, it will take a while before the CV volumes pick up, both for Tata Motors as well as for Ashok Leyland. And we have so that's for Ashok Leyland. For Tata Motors, obviously JLR is doing well. JLR will continue to do well. There are quite a few model launches which will also come in JLR portfolio. So we remain upbeat on JLR, and we maintain our buy recommendation on the stock. We have a target of 425. So that's where we are looking at for Tata Motors.
Thanks, Mihir, for taking the time out and joining us. That is the word from Religare Capital Markets. They're betting on two-wheelers for 2014, and they also believe that 2014 is going to be the year for new launches, and the ones with the best launches which manage to, interest the street. They're the stocks which will do well. But